So let's start with an easy one that I thought of that I didn't get to ask you before. And
Okay.
that was so for me, for example, Nick DeWolf and my animation career in technology really sort of affected me and gave me sort of an open into it where didn't fear the technology. I was encouraged by it. So I feel like the ripple effect, people don't really realize how much that affects kids or folks. And
hmm
so what I was wondering is who were your wave makers?
my wave makers were probably the first one was Terry Orcutt. He was my math teacher
Mhm.
in high school, and I wasn't a great student in high school, and mostly because I think I was distracted and was doing other things that were more important to me than schoolwork. And so I didn't think I could be a good student. And Terry Orcutt said, I think you understand math pretty well. And so I said, well, I don't know about that. And he said, I want you to come into the advanced math class. And that would have been the first advanced class I ever took in anything. And so I was kind of nervous, and I resisted. And he talked me into it, and he showed me that I could do math and that I was good at it. And he encouraged me, and it gave me a lot of confidence, and that sort of propelled me into the career that I'm in now. I tell people I make my living as a CPA, and I make my enemies as a columnist for the Aspen Daily News. But so I am a numbers person, and I credit Terry for that, and that also, so once I figured out I was pretty good at numbers, then the other thing, it was people like the Flynn Flyers, the ski group, which was Mike Flynn and Griff Smith and Bill Klutchko and those guys, and they just love skiing so much. And I said, man, I gotta find out what kind of a career I can get where I can live in Aspen. So my career choice was not driven by making a lot of money or doing great things with my job. I chose my job because it supported the lifestyle I wanted. So those are some people who really influenced me. And now that I think about it, they were all teachers. So hallelujah, that the education system works, and they have impacts on us more than just in the classroom, but also beyond that.
Do you think that's a big thing in Aspen for a lot of the local folks is that they um, have a job that gets them to do, they have a job that they do, but they do that because it gives them the freedom to do the other things that they want as opposed to having a career in what they want to do?
Yeah, I think there are a lot of people here who have done that, and you hear it all the time. The people claim they made sacrifices and missed opportunities in the quote unquote real world so that they could be here. And so I think you sacrifice a little earning potential. I think you sacrifice a little bit of prestige and maybe different career choices you could have made somewhere else in the bigger city with bigger audience, bigger client base, bigger deals you're making, whatever. So I think there are a lot of people like that. So yeah, but other people, developers and real estate people, they come here because this is the big opportunity if you can get your foot in the door there.
Right, but at the same time, again, then also all the locals that are there are really there because they want to be, which
That's
is
what I think. I think it's a lifestyle first population here for the most
right.
part.
That's a
Yeah,
good way to put it.
it sort of felt like that's what how our parents sort of treated it as well. They
Yeah,
just kept doing
I'm
things.
sure that. Yeah, I think so. I think they fell in love with the place and then figured out how to stay there.
So we were kids out of passion.
Yeah. Yeah, in many ways.